The day I realized my father never saw me as his child. I grew up thinking my father was just strict. Later, I realized he was cruel. While other kids got bedtime stories, I got lectures about how I'd never amount to anything. If I brought home AB+, he'd rip the report card in half and call me a waste of tuition. If I cried, he'd sneer and tell me to save the waterworks for someone who cares. He wasn't just hard on me, he enjoyed breaking me down. Meanwhile, my older brother was treated like royalty. Every achievement of his, no matter how small, was paraded around. When he won a Little League game, Dad bought him a new bike. When I won a spelling bee, Dad said, "Words won't pay the bills." By high school, the favoritism became unbearable. My brother got a car for his 16th birthday. I got grounded for asking to borrow it. My brother had his college fully paid for. I was told to figure it out and was handed a pamphlet about student loans. I worked nights and weekends to save every cent. Dad would even steal from the little envelope I kept hidden in my dresser. Once, I confronted him and he laughed in my face. What's mine is mine. What's yours is also mine. The breaking point came when I was 20. I'd scraped together enough to rent a tiny apartment and planned to move out. Dad found out and exploded, calling me ungrateful, useless, a parasite who wouldn't survive without his roof. When I left anyway, he told me if I walked out that door, I was dead to him. And honestly, that was the best gift he ever gave me. The years that followed were brutal but freeing. I worked 3 jobs, put myself through school, and built a career piece by piece. Every failure was mine, but every success was too. And the successes started stacking up. I paid off my loans, got promoted, bought my own home. Then life did its thing. My golden child brother star-up tanked. He'd borrowed heavily, made bad investments, and ended up deep in debt. And Dad, the man who always bragged about his perfect son, he lost everything trying to bail him out. That's when he came knocking on my door. For the first time in my life, he looked small. He actually begged me to help him, saying, "You're my child too. Don't let me drown." I stood there, remembering every insult, every stolen dollar. Every night I cried alone because my father made me feel worthless. And I told him, "You were right, Dad. I'm dead to you. Remember?" I shut the door. Now I live my life in peace. My brother moved back in with him, and they're both stuck in the mess they created. Meanwhile, I'm free. Truly free. Because family isn't the people who share your blood. Family is the people who choose to love you. And he never did.